still a lot of strong women that we all have our opinions and we're strong.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
that even makes you even bigger because, I mean, because we're all strong. And that makes you kind of like the pack leader of a strong group. And even our chat, people in chat, they're strong people. I mean, the people that are in your chat liking are strong people. And Siren, the people that follow you are strong. And they think that we're all weak, but we're not. We're standing together because we like each other. And it's not hate mongering or anything like that because we genuinely are, we have had our mindset. We are going to make a good community. And they're just crazy.
Darla, get out of this chat.
Who?
Darla, I call Daria Darla.
Daria here.
Hi, Daria.
Hi, Daria. How are you?
Yeah, you know what? It's weird because I don't think of it like, oh, I'm a leader and everyone else is in my group and I'm the whatever. You know, I just make content that people hopefully enjoy and they like me as a person in my channel. You know, I don't. I can,
we all see you that way.
You can see me as a leader or whatever, and yeah, I could protect people from time to
But
time.
you're doing a good job. I mean, you're doing a good job at it. So why wouldn't we want you in that position? I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, I say it's basically around like Jamie's and Robbie's, and then there's a couple other guys like myself and Crafton, and then there are a few other guys sporadically in and out. But the main thing is that the four of us and then the others, the main thing is that we're entertaining. That's the main thing. And then I think most people just gravitate toward that more than anything. It's like we provide places for people to hang out and have a good time. That's more important than anything.
It is. But I mean, it has come to the point where they get us with so many things that just like, the other night when that was kind of like not in our little group, but when there was a man that was disrespecting a woman and and Lycan just stepped in. Well, and then with Amanda's Amanda, Siren kind of just stepped in a little bit. I mean, they put you in that position to where a decent man, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? And you're doing it and you're doing it well. I'm just really proud of you.
Thanks. Yeah, I just think it's funny, like somehow like the opinions some of these people have on here about me. Like they're like, you're hated by so many communities on YouTube. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, so if I'm hated, that means that what it's justified. Like they have, do they even have like a good reason to hate me? Let's evaluate it. Let's really think about that. Also, do I give a shit? Is the next question. You're gonna come up against some people in here who don't like you. What does that mean? If you're liked by everyone, there's a problem. No one should be liked by everyone. It means you're not being genuine. It means you're being fake. And I'd rather be genuine and have real people around me and be hated by the rest of the world than be some kind of fake piece of shit.
It's not about the quality, or it's not about the quantity. It's about the quality of people.
Yeah.
As long as I'm liking, I'll be fine, y'all.
I know.
Just like,
He's mine. He's mine.
like I was best. Like they tried to clip you at one time. It's like, Daddy, don't go.
I know that was so cute, wasn't it?
That was funny. That was like just a funny little bit because I was doing a character and then you were playing around and they clipped it and they tried to act all offended about it. Like, oh my god.
I know.
It's like it was a joke, dumbass.
None of them have any sense of humor.
They don't. They really don't.
I know.
They take everything super fucking literal.
They got sticks shoved straight up their ass.
Yeah. So weird.
Daria, y'all look at Daria's. Granny, y'all look at Daria's. Granny, she wants to be one of the cool kids and have her little cool kids table. And she wants to be the leader of the, mean cool kids. And we just refuse to be a part of that. That's the thing. And Daria, that's it. And you need to, yeah, you think so. Well, just go around and get your information from what you hear and you see yourself.
Daria, you want our competition, cancel me.
And then you come back over here, because we are nothing compared to them. Nothing. I guarantee it. We don't hate. We don't even spew hate towards them. That's the thing. We don't even spew it towards them. We just want them to shut the hell up about us and that's their own thing. And leave us the hell alone. We're not manipulating no one. We're not doing anything bad anyway. So let them go on their way and do their thing and that's smart.
It requires energy that I can't afford. I've got a job beyond this place, and I've got to worry about not killing people. So that's kind of important. So this YouTube thing is always going to be like secondary. So
my family comes first, and
Let's be real about it. They're fucking cowards.
And they want to face you and tell it. They want to face you where in their chats where everybody can attack you.
Yeah, so you got these fucking faceless clip channels, right? And you got fucking faceless goddamn hooker. And
she ain't faceless anymore.
Look, I'm just gonna say this also for that mandolin chick.
Oh, fuck her.
We see her face, right? She has like pictures of her up, or like with the catfish style, where it's like super zoomed in. You can't see like the 70 pounds of fat on either side of her head. Look, all right. You don't, even if you're not cammed up, like we can still see like that you're nothing to write home about. You know what I mean? Like we see like what you look like. You look like a fucking alien. And these two people think they can come out here and trash people's looks. Like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Mandolin, Hooker, and Skeezy need to go. Three Musketeers need to go like bang each other.
They can all scissor each other.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, we all supported Mandolin when she split off from Natasha. When Natasha suddenly started attacking her, but now she's suddenly attacking all of us again.
What about Pesky? What does she look like? Do you guys anybody know?
Yeah, well, she shows her face with that picture that she has on her profile. It's from like 10, 20 years ago or something.
And I supported her totally when that was done to her. And she has some nerve.
She makes those memes all the time. She uses that picture that she does. I didn't know if that looked like her or if that's just the picture she's using.
Oh, yeah, she's got that real pretty picture of her.
Yeah,
have you seen that picture? Lycan?
He said that was an older picture, 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
What does Clits and Wiggles look like?
I
showed her a picture a couple times because she's another fucking clip channel that likes to trash other people,
And she's exempt from anyone saying anything to her.
You can't make any videos about her. You can't show her face in any videos or also privacy strike you, And then she gives some bullshit excuse like, oh, it's gonna make my abuser, my abuser to find me on YouTube.
Shit, you dumb bitch.
Well, first off, it's not gonna make her easier for her abuser to find her on YouTube just because her face is in a video. That's ridiculous.
He already knows what she looks like.
Right? Like does he not know what she looks like? Did he forget?
Well, if she's running from somebody that's an abuser, she shouldn't be
the last place she should be is right here in front of the world.
Fucking with people on YouTube, and you don't get stirred up about you.
Exactly.
This is the last place I'd be.
that there are still other videos that are out there like 6 months old where her face is in the thumbnail and she leaves those alone. So it's very picking and choosing.
Here's the funny thing about this shit, right? If I was every bit of the piece of shit that these people claim I am, I wouldn't just be putting her fucking face.
Wyoming.
I wouldn't just be putting her face in a fucking video. I'd be going actual real life and contacting her ex and say, hey, dude, he's right over here. Go get him. Right? But I ain't doing that.
Well,
Hey,
we're not
Cody.
about that.
And you think I could find that information and follow through with it? Of course I could. But I'm not a piece of shit.
Any of us that got attacked, you give us the information for us to do it. I mean, you
If
know,
I was gonna do it, I would do it myself. Like if I,
but I mean, you would get, we would have it out there too. You would just spread it everywhere. I mean, we would just spread everything.
if I was gonna do the work to get the information, yeah, I'd probably just put it everywhere. But I wouldn't think to do that.
But why would you even put it out there that you were in an abusive relationship? And people like let people know what someone shouldn't be doing while they're sitting there talking about it.
Right.
That's weird. Really fucked up. Let me tell you what I don't want anyone talking about it, but I'm gonna sit here and fill you in all about it. It's Mario.
She don't
Time
want
will tell,
she
Shane.
don't want to play our game though. She don't like our game.
You know what I hate?
What?
I hate this whole like bad bitch trend. I really hate
I'll
it.
say it one last time, I promise. Wait, what's this?
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Say
not
it
really.
again.
You know when women say like you're a bad bitch or something? Like they try to act all tough.
Yeah, they try to act all tough.
Yeah, like and like not fuck with them or else you're gonna get it. And,
Yeah.
It's such a fucking like insecure. Like it just shows me like how insecure these women are. They have to call themselves bad bitches or act like they're bad bitches. Like, oh, you better not come for me. We gonna give you the smoke. It's like shut the fuck up. You're not a rapper. You're not a gangster. You're a fucking stay-at-home mom taking care of 6 fucking brats. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
Oh, but then, the instant someone does say something to them, they say, "How dare you? I'm a woman."
Right.
That's the worst.
Yep, that's
That's
it.
what kills me.
yeah. There's women out here acting like Crips and Bloods.
That's the great thing,
Yeah,
right? Like,
gangsta out
they all
here.
do that bad bitch shit, and then as soon as you go back at them, they're like, oh, how dare you attack a woman? It's like, what? You were just acting all hard. You were just acting like fucking Billy Badass just before, and now you're like defaulting to, oh, no sexism. Oh, you're coming at me because I'm a woman. You're an abusive, misogynist man. Like, sorry, you don't get to do that. Once
I'm
you play the
coming
bad
at
bitch
you as
card,
a person.
once you play the bad bitch card, you don't get to fucking whine about people's response after that. Okay?
That's what
Because
kills me.
let me get this one. Because a real woman, okay, would be polite. Okay, a real woman would have
Yes, that counts me out.
would have respect. Okay, she would speak, not with like these overly masculine ways of speaking. She would be really just, like a woman.
I'm not polite, but
But
I'm
these
a
women,
woman.
no, you're polite. You're pretty polite.
Okay?
Yeah, you're more polite than some of these bitches. And these bitches, they come out here and they act all hard and gangsta. And they put on a fucking rap
Gangsta,
song.
fucking Crip and Blood shit.
They put on a fucking rap song to make themselves appear hard.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen
the most
that.
pathetic thing ever. It's like you're not fucking tough because you put on fucking Jay-Z or whatever. God damn it. Everyone's
like
like, so if I put on a fucking YouTube rap video, right? I put that before my streams. That make me tough.
No.
That make me fucking badass suddenly.
Nope.
Or should you just stop fucking pretending? You're fucking like be yourself. Be a real
Yeah.
fucking being. You know.
Exactly. Be who you are. You're not an actor. So
There
be
you go.
on
Yes,
the-
100% a bad bitch. So don't forget that.
Bad beat.
What makes you tough is muting all dissenting opinions on your panel and then screaming at people.
I know bees.
I've never seen such disgusting women as I have on here, to be honest. And yeah, I run my mouth sometimes, but mine's passion, not disgust.
Frankie Squirrel says, which go girl is liking him? We know Siren is Ruth.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hi, Frankie.
There's no golden girl named Ruth.
You know what? I'd rather be the golden girl over here than to look like that hooker. Oh my god. Good lord. How sad for her, huh? That's very sad. I almost feel bad for her.
Like it is Dorothy.
Dorothy's adorable.
Dorothy.
Dorothy, Blaine,
I'm
Sophia.
Sophia.
I'm the cranky one.
Dorothy's
Lance,
really
or is
cute.
it
Oh, I'm
Lance?
talking about Dorothy.
Dorothy, Blaine, Sophia, and Rose.
I'm the cranky one.
You're Sophia.
No, I'm the cranky one.
Sophia.
I think
Now
it's,
you're the older woman.
I think it's Dorothy. I think it's Dorothy.
Dorothy's the tall one, isn't she?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm the Arthur.
So they're gonna tell
Dorothy
us that. I got a little bit of gray hair, but that woman's got a fucking whole head full of
I
gray.
am the Arthur.
Do I think they fit more in the category of the Golden Girls? She needs to look at her friends before she's calling us Golden Girls, accusing us of doing drugs. That's why we're up all night.
No, not hardly.
That person doesn't know shit about me in my life.
Daria. That's totally. that's definitely how I am. I'm basically an old man.
No, in our panel dynamic, Jamie is the Dorothy and I'm the Sophia.
It's like Three's Company, not the fucking Golden Girls.
Three's Company. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I'm John Ritter.
You were compared. They did say that you were Charlie and we were
The
Peggy.
Manson
And,
Girls?
you know,
That's
Charlie
disgusting.
yeah, they said we were the Manson girls.
Charlie,
Yeah, they did say
Charlie Manson. I was like, I thought you were about Charlie's Angels.
There you go.
Don't you remember? Ginger said that we were. the Manson
Yeah,
girls.
yeah, I did hear her say that. Yeah.
Yeah, who's the oldest on panel?
Probably me.
No, me.
She's gone.
Who?
Who left?
Who left?
And Kim.
Okay, but you don't want to be in that age thing. No, I'm the oldest. And my
Oh, yeah,
birthday
you are
is
on that.
very soon.
You're too old. You're too old. Worry about your own interest.
I know.
How old
I'm
are
so
you?
old, y'all.
Broken Justice, how old are you?
I'm fixing to be 57.
Woo, good for you. I'd be proud.
Soon.
Some people don't make it that far. There's nothing to be ashamed about age.
No. I'm proud of my age. I'm proud of other people's age.
What I think is funny is some of the people criticizing people over here about age are like the same age.
Right.
Like,
I know.
I swear to God, like these people have no fucking self-awareness.
Deflect and reflect is their top. Deflect
And
and
you know what
reflect.
kills me too is they don't take these women that are talking about us. They don't take care of themselves. I mean, I
That
take care of
picture showed
myself.
that today.
I mean,
We saw that firsthand with that picture today.
I can't wait till after my surgery. You know what? They are just going to get their words crammed right up their asses.
Well, I'm glad you shared that picture, Jamie, because I was feeling really good about myself today after seeing that.
Yeah, probably put up a selfie.
Yeah, I did.
Criticize anyone.
Mm-mm.
Did you like the last meme I put up?
I don't know if we saw it.
It reminded me, I did it in the style of the SpongeBob meme. You see a thing with SpongeBob where he's kind of looking down at the camera and it says, "Well, it's not gonna suck itself." And I just did the same effect with the hooker picture and said, "Well, it's not gonna lick itself."
Ew. What?
People are ridiculous.
It's funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 37, which means I'm 4 years old.
Mhm.
3 years.
Don't you love that here in the tubes? They average your age all the way
They
up
love
to the
they're
highest.
rounding up,
They
rounding down.
round up to the highest.
Yeah.
They can't even round properly.
What's crazy is like sometimes they round up when they want to shame you on something, you're
Round
just an old
down if
person.
they like you.
Yeah, round down if they like, or if they want to like infantilize you, you know, make
Yeah.
it a child. Because I got like a bit of a baby face, so sometimes people are like, what is this fucking 20-year-old guy talking about this stuff for? It's like, you know,
You're the same age as my baby.
You have a cute baby face.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
and
I
I'm very
know.
attractive. Yeah,
Did you just say I know?
I'm very attractive. I'm extremely attractive.
I tell you, you got somebody beat over there.
Oh.
I need some inspiration.
Chins. And what is that? Is that a piece, like an article of clothing?
Say what?
Okay, so look under the 3 chins of that, person.
Mhm.
What is that? Is that an article of clothing? Like gathered, or is that skin? Like what the fuck is?
That is, I believe, the rest of the body. Yeah, sagging off.
Is that the neck dripping?
It's hanging off.
forward?
Yeah, it's hanging off. And
That's
it's
what it
like
looks like.
my job of the hut.
It's a cascade.
No, I
Yeah,
don't know
my
who that
job of
is.
the hut's got all those rolls kind of like going
That's
down.
what that looks like.
Yeah, it's like that.
But
Shay
seriously,
thinks you're hot. Wagon.
Who?
Shay. Thank you, Crazy Squirrel.
Thanks, Shay. I know what Shay looks like, so I don't know how to
She's got
react to that.
You should have a picture.
oh,
She's
that
screenshot of
AJ
her.
bitch. That AJ bitch is fucking sharing my selfie. Good. That's
Really?
how do you look at 51 almost?
That's so funny.
What is she gonna do? What's she saying?
She's sharing my picture.
What did she say?
Nobody better ever say shit to me about a filter again.
Oh
You
my
use
god.
filters, AJ.
How old's that bitch? That AJ. How old's she?
She's like 50.
How does she look for her age?
Not
Who's
great.
about 50?
AJ.
She's
Oh,
she's
and
30
Mandolin.
something.
Okay, this one is for you, bitch. Oh, this post no longer is available. She must have said something
She
wrong.
deleted it. She yeeted it. That's
She
funny.
what?
She yeeted it.
That's so funny. I put a fucking picture of myself, and they're gonna come sideways and good. I don't care. I'm proud of how I look at my age.
Don't seem to like me just because I hold up a mirror to their face and I show them exactly like who they are.
Mhm.
They don't like me.
That's a lot of them not liking any of us. It's
Yeah.
because we smack them in the face with their own behavior, and they don't
Yep.
like it.
Mhm.
You know, we don't just call them out. You know, we're not just calling them out. We are going to sit up here and smack them until they get the point.
Yeah.
I mean, and they don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's funny. I got some weirdos obsessed with me in overlapping communities, you know, that
Mhm.
aren't directly related to this community, and I don't really understand their obsession. Like, for example, there's this fraud busters person who's like Scandinavian, and I guess they,
Mhm.
I don't know, they play with flutes all day and fucking sing Heidi or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck they do in like, you know, Scandinavian countries all day, but I guess they're really bored because they come online and just get fixated oddly on people.
Wow.
Yeah, like I came on a panel the other day in like a community that I dared to enter into. Oh my God, how dare Lycan come to this community? Now he's gonna try to grift this community and he's gonna take over this community because he destroyed another community. Like all these narratives they have spinning around their heads are just fucking laughable. It's like I'm just a guy, you know? Like if I go into a fucking chat box, that doesn't mean I'm gonna take over the whole kind of community. It's like it's weird the powers these people imbue me with, you know?
Right.
But what they are doing is they are putting you in a position of power by
They are.
That's
They get,
true.
by
exactly right.
making,
They give me that power by saying I'm
Right.
capable of
Exactly.
taking over that community.
and they are putting you in a position of having to. I mean, as a man, you are stepping in and taking up for us females, and they are putting you in that position by doing the things they are doing, but you're doing it, and they can't stand that either because you're being successful at what what they've given you. You are being successful with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay. I mean, you're a good leader. I mean, we don't mind. I mean, we think that you're a good male role model for us and for our community, and because we'd kick your ass to the curb if you wasn't, right?
Needlepoint community.
No.
No, there's these other communities that like just like talk shit about people. I think like they just literally it's just them shit talking other people, you know, and they're very cliquey. So
But,
they've decided in their own little groups like who's cool and who's not cool, and if you're not cool, then they pick on you,
right.
you know, and they just decide it based on whatever fucking criteria they come up with in their heads, and then the other people just kind of fall into place like dominoes. It's kind of funny to watch, you know, these group
Yeah, I
dynamics
have watched
in
some of
action.
it.
Yeah, it's like people
Mhm.
they're very easy to kind of like manipulate. All you got to do is, you know, figure like pick a target, right, and just
Right.
go at this person, and you get everyone else just kind of fall in line.
Yeah, people are predictable for sure.
They
Yeah,
are.
and it's
I
kind of
mean,
sad when you look at it like that, like how easily people can just be
Right.
swayed and influenced, but they really are. And then like the minute like someone like, you know, likes you, right? If they decided you're a good person, then everyone else follows and like, yeah, they are a good person. It's like, but they don't really think that.
Crazy.
They just fell in line with whatever their their chosen leader thought.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see it. Definitely.
and what
Am
planet this one's all fucked up. You
guys.
understand it?
What's up?
It's like they live on a different planet. They came from a different planet. You know.
Yep.
Hey, Jamie,
Yeah.
how are you?
You know what's funny? There in my old community, there was this other guy who trolled constantly, like under hundreds of sock accounts. He liked to be anonymous. He's a coward, but he got doxxed, and it was found out he was also a doctor who actually, he got caught using his own patients' medications, and he
Wow.
actually, I think he went to jail for that or some kind of sentence. I can't remember, but yeah. So it's a weird thing that these types of people are kind of gravitate to these communities on here. It's like they have nowhere else to go in society. They're rejected everywhere because there's probably the shame of
Right.
being the type
Right.
of people they are. So they just kind of like get acceptance wherever they can find it.
Yeah, and they're being
Jeez.
fake people when they come on here to be someone they're not,
Yeah.
so that they
No,
will be accepted.
let me just tell you guys, because I'm the drama king of this stuff, and I'm gonna just tell you how they're gonna try to spin this. They're gonna be like, "Well, Dream's playing a character. It's not real what he's doing. No, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's real. Okay, don't
It's
let him
definitely real.
don't let him spin you on that. All right, he's definitely hooked on quite a few drugs.
Well, it
And
is real. I mean, and
Well, and it's so bad that it's to the point where he doesn't even care if anyone sees.
right,
He puts it right out there, and that's how
Yeah.
beyond he is
Yeah.
from doing it. He's to the point where he just can't even understand that he's really fucking up by exploiting himself.
right. And
Andrea has the best reaction.
I
love
might
that.
Sorry, I'm
I
very
might do
passionate.
just like I might like take pity on these people, if they were just like if they just kind of accepted who they were and didn't attack anyone else, and they were just like, yeah, I got all these problems and stuff, and it's like, oh, I feel bad for them. But the way that they attack and act like they're better than anyone else, it makes me
Right.
hate. It's like you don't have the right to criticize anyone else when you're sitting where you're at,
Exactly.
So
Yep. Do
a
as
lot
I
of people
say,
don't
not
seem
as
to.
I do.
I've noticed that a lot of people don't seem to like me just because I hold up a mirror to their face and I show them exactly like who they are.
Mhm.
They don't like
Yeah.
That's a lot of them not liking any of us. It's
Yeah.
because we smack them in the face with their own behavior, and they don't like it.
Mhm.
We don't just call them out. We're not just calling them out. We are going to sit up here and smack them until they get the point.
Yeah.
I mean, and they don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's funny. I got some weirdos obsessed with me in overlapping communities, that aren't directly related to this community, and I don't really understand their obsession. Like, for example, there's this Fraudbusters person who's like Scandinavian, and I guess they, I don't know, they play with flutes all day and fucking sing Heidi or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck they do in like Scandinavian countries all day, but I guess they're really bored because they come online and just get fixated oddly on people.
Wow.
Yeah, like I came on a panel the other day in like a community that I dared to enter into. Oh my god, how dare Lycan come to this community? Now he's gonna try to grift this community, and he's gonna take over this community because he destroyed another community. Like all these narratives they have spinning around their heads are just fucking laughable. It's like I'm just a guy, Like if I go into a fucking chat box, that doesn't mean I'm gonna take over the whole community. It's like it's weird the powers these people imbue me with.
Right.
But what they are doing is they are putting you in a position of power.
A 1-800 Fraudbusters person is not in any way unbiased. They release videos going at me in particular for some reason because they're some kind of triggered Karen who has some kind of something against me. I don't know, some kind of chip on their shoulder.
She's pro Granny.
Yeah, well, they've like found clips that were like years in the past and putting them up on their channel about me.
Right, and who
to try to like paint me in some kind of bad light when it's like I was dealing with some assholes, and it's like that I'm not the bad one. There's assholes out here. That's just what happens.
I don't think people care about what happened 2-3 years ago, to be honest with you.
Right.
They care more about what happened with